Um, Hi guys, hello students, welcome to my channel Tathagat Q&A. We will be discussing GS question and answers. Uh, this is my second video. We will be discussing 10 important polity questions in GS. This will be the part 1 video. Also, don't forget to watch till the end of the video. I have provided 10 important questions. Try to copy it. I will be providing the PDF in the description. So let's start. Question number 1. With reference to fundamental duties, consider the following statements. 1. The Indian Constitution did not have any provisions on duties prior to 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act of 1976. 2. In the case of public office holders, each and all fundamental duties can be enforced by suitable legislation and departmental rules of conduct. 3. India is the only country which contains a list of duties for its citizens in the Constitution. 4. The Burma Committee 1999 recommended for implementation of fundamental duties irrespective of existence of legal provisions. So the question is, how many of the statements given above is or are incorrect? Note it, incorrect. Okay, option A only 1, option B only 2, option 3 only 3, option D all 4. So take your time, write down your own answer. Then let's move to the answer. Okay, the answer will be option C. So this is the explanation. I have mentioned it. I have also provided the PDF in the description. You can download it from there. So let's proceed. The Indian Constitution did not have provisions of fundamental duties. However, 42nd and 86th constitutional amendments provided for inclusion of fundamental duties in the Constitution. If you remember, the fundamental duties are not provided in the original Constitution. It was later added at the 42nd constitutional amendment. Okay, so there is also another one added in the 86th constitutional amendments. So the statement 1 is correct. Then statement 2 is correct. Why? Applicability of to public office holders. It is said that by their nature, it is not practicable to enforce the fundamental duties. They must be left to the will and aspiration of the citizens. So, if you know that the fundamental duties are fundamental duties doesn't have the power like it should be enforced by the public officials like the fundamental rights. Okay, so statement 2 is correct. Then statement 3 is not correct. Why? Japan and USSR constitution fundamental duties for India are inspired from USSR. If you know which part comes from which country, if you read that carefully, you will know that fundamental duties uh, came from USSR constitution. Okay. Then the Burma Committee for 1999. Uh, the Burma Committee was on fundamental duties of the citizen, identifies the existence of legal provisions for the implementation of some of the fundamental duties. So statement 4 is not correct. does the statement for? Burma Committee recommended for implementation of fundamental duties irrespective of existence of legal provisions. So that will be incorrect, not correct. So let's proceed to the next question. Consider the following statements. Statement 1. The Indian Constitution implicitly envisions a secular state where all religions are given equal status. Statement 2. The term secular is mentioned in the preamble of the Indian Constitution. Which one of the following is correct in respect of the above statements? A. Both of statement A and statement 1 and statement 2 are correct, and statement 2 is the right correct explanation for statement 1. Option B. Both statement 1 and 2 are correct. Statement 2 is not the correct explanation for statement 1. C. Statement 1 is correct, but statement 2 is incorrect. D. Statement 1 is incorrect, but statement 2 is correct. Take your time. So answer will be option B. Both statement 1 and statement 2 are correct. So this one will be your right answer. Both statement 1 and 2 are correct. Also, statement 2 is not the correct explanation for statement 1. So statement 1 is correct. Constitution of India stands for a secular state. It does not afford any particular religion as the official religion of the state. It upholds a positive concept of secularism where all religions are given equal status and support from the state. It also allows for principled state intervention in all religions. Okay, the state doesn't have our Indian state doesn't have a official religion. Statement 2 is correct, but not the correct explanation for statement 1. Term secular, if you remember, was added in 42nd Amendment of 1976. So, socialism, secular, then integrity. All three are added. So the question number 3 is consider the following. President 2. CAG. 3. Attorney General of India. 4. State legislature election candidates. So question is, which of the above oaths or affirmations are mentioned in third schedule of Indian Constitution? If you remember, uh, there are 12 schedules in the Indian Constitution, and the third schedule it mentions oath and affirmations. Okay. So option A 1 and 3 only. Option B 2 and 4 only. Option C 1, 2 and 3 only. Option 4. Option D 1, 2, 3 and 4. So take some time. So the correct answer will be answer 3. The third schedule provides for the forms of oaths or affirmations for the following: the union and state ministers, the candidates for election to the parliament and the state legislature. So the point 4 is correct. Then the members of parliament and the state legislature, then judges of Supreme Court and High Courts, then the CAG. So the point 2 is correct, but there is no oath for president, vice president, governor, or member of election commission, other bodies. Okay. So, are also the attorney general is not mentioned in is mentioned in the third schedule. So the point 1 and 3 is not correct. Okay. The answer will be 3. Question number 4. In context of polity, which of the following principles constitute the concept of justice? 1. Recognition of special needs. 2. Equal treatment for equals. 3. Determining rewards based on diverse efforts and skills. 4. Affirmative action. So, which of the statements given above are correct? Option A, 1 and 3 only. Option B, 2 and 4 only. Option C, 1, 2 and 3 only. Option D, all of the above. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take some time. Also, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. So the correct answer will be option D. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So all of the options are correct. So the answer will be D. Option D. Okay. So question number 5. Which of the following is the most appropriate reason for considering constitutional law as fundamental and supreme law over the statutory law? So, which of the following is the most appropriate reason for considering constitutional law as fundamental and supreme law over the statutory law? A. Parliament has no powers to amend the constitutional law. B. Statutory law is formulated by Parliament, which was created by Constitution. C. Powers of constitutional law contained in the Constitution, while for statutory law they are present outside the Constitution. D. Statutory law do not oblige by the Supreme Court interpretation, which became part of Constitution. So take your time. Also, don't forget to practice these important questions. I will be giving 10 to 15 questions in a video with explanation. If you guys think I should give more questions, then please do comment it. So we'll move to the question number 5. Answer will be option B. The constitutional law is contained in the Constitution. They are fundamental and supreme law because Constitution creates the Parliament that makes the statutory laws. Also, statutory laws cannot violate the supreme laws. Okay, statutory laws cannot violate the constitutional laws. Yeah, the supreme laws. Rest of the options are incorrect. Okay. So question 6. Which of the following can be said to be the essential characteristics of socialism? Which of the following can be said to be the essential characteristics of socialism? Okay. 1. Flexible economic system. 2. Government control over social sectors. 3. Abolition of private ownership. 4. Non-existence of class distinction. So, select the correct answer from the codes given below. A. 1 and 2 only. B. 3 and 4 only. C. 2, 3 and 4 only. D. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Read the question carefully. Read the question carefully, repeatedly. If you don't understand it in the first reading, take your time, understand the question. What is the real answer? You have to figure it out. Take your time. So the correct answer will be option A. 1 and 2 only. Okay. This one. Option A, 1 and 2 only. Flexible economic system, the government control over social sectors. Socialist economic system is flexible and tries to change society through democratic means. Okay. Whereas the communist state has a static economic system and a capitalist economic system is dynamic. So point one is correct. So socialists want to achieve social and economic equality. That's why they favor government regulation or government control over the certain key areas. Okay, certain key sectors. That's why that will be option two is correct. Also, in socialism, there is no abolition of private ownership. Okay, so point three is not correct. Then point four is not correct. As a distinct economic and social classes exist in socialism, whereas they are not present in communism. Okay, that's why point four is not correct. So option, question number 7. With reference to Pitt's India Act 1784, consider the following statements. 1. Companies' territories in India are acknowledged for the first time as a British possession in India. 2. It expressly granted Bengal precedence over Bombay and Madras presidencies in all matters relating to diplomacy. 3. It is also known as Act of Settlement, aimed to remove ambiguities in regulating act. So, how many of the statements given above is or are correct? Only one, only two, all three, or none of the above. Take your time. Okay. Read the question carefully, understand it. Okay. What is the question? The question is with reference to Pitt's India Act of 1784. There are three statements. First one is companies' territories in India are acknowledged for the first time as a British possession in India. Second, it granted Bengal precedence over Bombay and Madras presidencies in which matter? In all matters relating to diplomacy. Three is it is also known as Act of Settlement aimed to remove ambiguities in regulating act. Okay. If you remember, there was a first regulating act in 1772. Okay. So the answer will be option A, which will be only one. Okay. The Pitt's India Act 1784 gave the British government supreme control over the company's affairs and its administration in India. Also, the company's territories in India were called the British possession in India for the first time. Okay, so statement 1 is correct. Okay, also it granted Bengal precedence over the presidency of Bombay and the presidency of Madras in all matters relating to war diplomacy. So there was no mention of war. I think that's why the statement 2 will be also correct. It will be correct. Okay. It was given diplomacy, right? Yeah, the answer then will be only 2. Okay, option B. So the Act of Settlement was an amending Act of 1781, which was passed by British Parliament to remove defects of the Regulating Act of 1773. Okay, it is also known as Declaratory Act 1781. So statement 3 is not correct. The answer will be option B, 2 correct. Okay. Uh, Question number 8. With reference to national flag of India, this question is the most important. Okay, if you see, um, there is always a question on national flag of India. Uh, it's the most important question. Okay, you have to remember it. Consider the following statements. One, its design was adopted by Constituent Assembly on same day of adoption of Constitution. Two, the national flag of India was designed by N.G. Ranga in the year 1921. Option number 3. A member of private organization can host the national flag on all days and occasions. Okay. How many of the statements given above are correct? Okay. There is some mistake. Double B, double C, D. Don't mind it. Okay. The question is, how many of the statements given above are correct? Take some time. There are 3 statements given about national flag of India. Read it carefully. So the answer will be option C. The national flag of India was adopted in its present form during the meeting of Constituent Assembly held on 22nd July 1947. You have to remember this date and the year also. This was the date, 22nd July 1947. On this very day, the national flag of India was adopted. Okay. Then the national flag of India was designed by Pingali Venkaya in 1921, not N.G. Ranga. Okay. That's why statement 2 is not correct. Then, according to Flag Code of India, a member of a public, private organization or any educational institution may host display the national flag on all days or occasions. Okay. Statement 3 is also correct. Only statement 3 is correct. Okay. Question 9. Arrange the occurrence of the following events in the correct chronological order. Okay, this one is also important. 1. Adoption of a national flag. 2. G.B. Mablankar elected as Speaker of Constituent Assembly. There were 2 presidents of Constituent Assembly, if you remember correctly. Then 3. Adoption of a national anthem. Then 4. Objectives, resolution, adoption. Okay. Select the correct answer using the code given below. 4213, option B 3124, option C 4231, option D 4123. So you have to arrange it according to the chronological order. Okay. So the correct answer will be option D. Okay. The first event happened, national flag adoption, 22nd July 1947. We read it in question number 8. Okay. G.B. Mablankar elected as Speaker of Constituent Assembly, 17th November 1947. Then adoption of national anthem. This information is also a very important information. Adoption of national anthem. Okay. If you say in many exams, this question also comes. So remember it, write it down. Okay, 24th January 1950. Then objective resolution adoption 22nd January 1947. Okay. Okay. Question number 10. This one will be your last one. Consider the following statements. An amendment of this constitution may be initiated only by the introduction of a bill for the purpose in either house of parliament. Two, a constitution amendment bill can be initiated only by the minister, not the private members. 3. In India, the constitution is also amended through judicial interpretation and conventions at times. How many of the statements given above is or are correct? Only one, only two, all three, none of the above. The correct answer will be option A. Introduction of a bill. Like any other written Constitution of India also provides for its amendment to adjust itself to the changing conditions and needs. So for an amendment, a bill needs to be initiated in either house of the parliament. It can't be initiated by state legislature. Okay. Second, private members and ministers, both of them can initiate a constitutional amendment bill. Okay, not only the minister, but the private members can also do it. Okay. The constitution is amended through judicial interpretation and conventions. Okay, this interpretation led to evolution of the collegium system of appointment of judges, virtually a change in the letter of the constitution. Okay, so that will be all for today's video. Okay, if you want more questions in a video, then comment it down. Okay, I will try to increase it.